Welcome to the Games Freezer.
This is Richard, and you join me playing Morphite. This is a mysterious game, I'm telling you that. Get me out of here, I'm a Morphite. Yes, it's Richard, it's Games Freezer. It's the 10-minute taster for Morphite. I'm playing this currently on PS4. It's due to get released pretty soon on the 20th of September, and that'll be across PS4 and PC and Xbox One, and I believe there is a Switch release too. So it's all about Morphite. Morphite being an incredibly rare element, maybe. We don't know enough yet to classify it, but it's the key to why you're exploring in this game. So it's a first person shooter, exploration, sci-fi, exploring. You do a lot in it, and it's all in this kind of minimalist art style, with these kind of bright coloured worlds, procedurally generated worlds, so you get to explore different kinds of terrain, planet, and discover different species of plant and different wildlife, different animals. So it's pretty cool. I mean, when I first started playing it, kind of thinking No Man's Sky, basis of the fact that you're sort of walking around scanning things a lot. It's a game that I think the more you get into, the better it'll become as well, because at first the controls are a little bit not as responsive as what I wanted them to be, and maybe the platforming, for example, could be slightly more precise, because when I've been jumping around in sort of subsequent levels trying to make some precision jumping, it's been a little bit harder to implement because of the just slightly off jumping mechanic, but it's not the bulk of this game, so it's not really a major problem. So as always, there's a tutorial that I'm sort of working through now. Introduces shooting. Shooting is kind of, again, it's not its strongest point, but it's good enough. I mean, you're not going to be too annoyed with it. It's, as I say, not the main purpose of the game, though, to be fair, so I can forgive it for its lack of accuracy compared to something like Doom, obviously, which is Doom is the go-to shooter in my head of how a shooter should feel, but this is a bit of this and a bit of that, so not a problem if it's slightly off, you know. So you're sent out with a pistol and a scanner, and the scanner is for checking out all the different wildlife and plants, etc. So when you're travelling around the star map and the systems, you utilise something similar to Mass Effect, a similar map to Mass Effect, going around having to fly your ship from one planet to another whilst also keeping an eye on your fuel, and then if you running low on fuel, you'll need to find the closest space station to go and refuel. You earn money by undertaking all the different scans and selling them on these different planets, also by unlocking chests as well. There's chests around that you shoot and you can get money out of. So that's kind of like the currency, the way the sort of economy works on the game. There's things called chunks that are laying around, and that is the actual currency. So when you sell your scans, you get chunks, and then with those chunks you can upgrade your spacecraft, as in terms of shields, fuel, etc. Fuel tanks. As well as that, you can upgrade your armour in particular pods that are dotted around levels, and these pods will allow you to utilise any minerals that you've located in order to upgrade your armour, your boots and your visor. So there are a lot of things you can upgrade on this game, which is pretty cool. And so far I've spent a lot of time scanning things, so that's the sort of No Man's Sky comparison really. So as we're going through this tutorial, it's introduced the scanner and the pistol. So pretty much the emphasis of what you get taught is, if in doubt, shoot it, basically. So to activate chests, you shoot them and out pops whatever's inside. If you want to blow your way through some rubble, there are grenades which you eventually pick up, but you can also utilise your plasma pistol to shoot. Any animals can be shot at, but not all of them attack you first, so you can leave them alone to get on with their life. So look, it's introducing the scan system now. So you look for a piece of wildlife, plant. Away you go with a little wander up to it. Get your scanner out. So scanner and pistol in your inventory at the minute. So once it's been scanned, it will come up with a name of what it is, and then that will be stored. So there we go, fragile wire stored. That's nothing. So what have we got here? It's all different types of plant life. Healthy ioli stored. So each of these are worth something, and the rarer ones are worth more than the common ones as well. So that's basically what you're hoping to strike, is striking the find of a rare item and then scanning it.
What is it?
So these mineral deposits, you shoot, you get the minerals out of them. That's it, and as I explained, your suit and gun can get upgraded utilising those minerals that come out. So there we go. Pretty simple. They pop out, go straight to you. And once you find one of those pods, you can then do the upgrades. I like the musical score that's going on. It does add this air of mystery and like suspense. It just feels pretty cool.
If you can scan them without being killed in the process. And look at the right side, you got your pistol if you need it.
Very reassuring.
So Kit Kat is the little robot cat that's in your ship and gives you your guidance. So he'll help you out quite a bit on these different missions. Give you a good guide.
I found something weird.
Shoot it.
What, shooting?
When in doubt, shoot it.
Great piece of advice there from
Yeah,
Kit
I can
Kat.
handle this from here.
When in doubt, shoot it. Let's read about it first. Mini power modules, ancient technology, you send small amounts of power to a location. So pretty much there's like a power line running from these mini power modules. You can normally trace the power line to the thing that it's powering. And once you shoot the power module in question, it will then power up whatever it's meant to power. So let's have a go, shall we? So that sends out a nice handy light across the wire, so now you know what the coup is. Now we've got a rather large beast waiting by the door, so it looks as though we're going to need our plasma pistol. Oh no, I've got the scanner now. Oh, if I can scan him. Ooh. I'll keep dodging him. He's not very very happy. Need to get my gun back. So it will basically pause the action for you if you go into the side menu to select. There we go. So we're in this kind of temple kind of place. Got another mini power module, so let's shoot that. And away we go. Up the steps. I've activated something in here. So that's happened a couple of times actually. The sort of dialogue box has popped up for him to talk, but nothing's come over the audio. So I don't know whether that's a slight bug or whatever, because everything's voiced. And it's pretty cool actually. I prefer games to have voiced dialogue because it keeps me more focused on the story. Whereas if I'm forced to read something, I'm more likely to skim it. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
These guys didn't find what they were looking for. That symbol on the ground. I wonder if it is what I think it is.
So that symbol indicates Morphite. That is the symbol for Morphite. So it looks as though we're onto something. Got a bit of protection in place here for whatever was down here, which is more than likely Morphite. I'm a terrible shot right now. Come on. Oh. So there is a lock-on mechanism, but so far I haven't been able to activate it unless I did it by mistake, and I haven't had a chance to have a look to see how actually to do that, so I'll look it up. But there is a lock-on. It was in the tutorial earlier on. Right, okay. So I've dispatched them little rascals. So where are we off to? We'll come out the other end. So we've got a couple of goodies here. So there's chunks in there and some pistol ammo in the other one by the looks of things. Oh no, it was chunks. Oh yeah, and 10 pistol ammo, so that's cool. Right, it looks like I'll be able to get down there. Let's have a little jump. Yep, fine. A bit worried I might end up injuring myself, but it's all good. Right, I'm back to the pod. If I can get in. If in doubt, shoot it. Oh, there's the opening. There you go. Right, what are my thoughts? I haven't played a bit of this so far. I'm enjoying it, and I think it's going to be a pretty good game. Keep an eye out for reviews, but I'd say, yeah, get involved. Morphite, it's all good.
www.gamesfreezer.eu